This past week, if you've been on the internet at all and not living under a rock, you'll have seen this clip floating around.
Sorry about this.
Don't talk. Don't talk.
This is Elisa Jordana, a live streamer who was recently jailed for assaulting this man, Braham Alipur, someone who donated $1 million overall into her live streams. This situation is crazy, but it's not extremely deep. I'm not even sure if it's real, guys, to be honest with you. I mean, they both act like they're spoiled 12-year-olds with absolutely no value to $1. Either way, the money was exchanged, so I'm kind of leaning towards the fact that she heavily put on the persona so that she could milk this guy for all the money he had, which is a lot of money, like $1 million, which is not a lot to him because he's the son of an extremely wealthy Iranian billionaire named Mohammed Alipur. And I don't know what Mohammed does for a living, but all I know is that he lets his son live in his $45 million mansion in Beverly Hills. Holy shit, I gotta check this out. Wow. 20,422 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 12-car garage. So we got a rich feller, a ditzy blonde, which I don't even think her persona is like who she is. What could go wrong? For him, a lot, but what could go right? For her, a lot. I mean, she has entire control of the situation. That's why I think her side is probably largely embellished, because streamers nowadays, they have to put on a whole show and make the viewer seem like everything is about to fall apart as soon as they enter their live stream. You know, it's kind of like if you're walking by somebody that's cutting down a tree. You're going to think, oh wow, I'm going to watch while that tree falls. The anticipation of the impeding event just holds your attention there until it happens. So she tricks all of the people that enter her live streams into thinking, hey, I'm so lucky. I just got in right before something crazy happens. And sometimes something crazy does happen. I mean, this can't actually be her, right? We can't believe this is actually her. This has to be a crazy persona. This live streaming event was relentlessly covered by so many people, including streamers, YouTubers, news outlets. But the main question that I have after all this is, who the hell is she? We still don't even know that. But if you're only interested in the current events, how she just spent the night in the jail because of assaulting somebody, then you can go to this timestamp here. Otherwise, I'm going to quickly go over her rise to popularity, and then I'm going to bring everybody up to speed on what the hell just happened. But I've never heard of this person. Like, who the heck is she? Apparently she's been on the show Howard Stern? Like, the Howard Stern show? Apparently he usually only has people that we've all heard of, but he made an exception for her. She also starred in The Bold and the Beautiful, Redemption Song, The Last 13, and The Sad Little Clown. Yeah, I know, not exactly like living room classic hits for, movie nights, but it was a resume nonetheless, a better resume than most of us. According to her Apple Music bio, her real name is Elisa Schwartz, and she later only went by the persona Jordana later on in life. It went on to say she was raised in Old Bridge, New Jersey, and made her first song apparently when she was 7 years old. The questionable bio then on to state that Elisa moved to New York when she was 17 to pursue an acting and writing gig. Apparently, this led into her working for Queen Latifah's Flavor Unit Entertainment Company. The article then claims that Elisa then went on to play the main guitarist for the band Cobra Starship before quitting in 2007 to pursue this Jordana glamorous persona as a pop star. During this new pursuit of fame, apparently Elisa was able to open some new doors of opportunity for herself. She connected with some labels that allowed her to work with people like JC Chases and the Secondhand Serenade, the Summer Obsessions Lucian, and she worked with producer Colby O'Donis on apparently a lot of other works. Lastly, she dropped her debut album named, ironically, Elisa Jordana, which nowadays is not the most liked name on the internet. I also looked into Queen Latifah's Flavor Entertainment Unit group, and I went through all of their works, looked at all the cast lists and everybody involved. I didn't find Elisa Jordana or Elisa Schwartz listed anywhere. I mean, she might have worked with them, but to my knowledge, it's all hearsay because I can't find any proof of that. Other than that though, everything else seems to be fairly verifiable from what I could dig up on the internet. Believe me, trying to find that shit was a mundane task, and I'm glad I'm done with it. But I'm also glad that I was able to verify those sources. You can also find that she made a memoir online, as well as a publicly posted example of that memoir that states that when she got to New York, Elisa waitressed, as well as took on modeling gigs. From that sample of Elisa's memoir, we can pretty much tell that she likes to take on the role of a victim whenever she can. And those facts I can neither confirm or deny, and I usually take facts like that at face value, but considering the fact that she's trying to pursue an embellished persona, as well as matched with all the recent events that went on, it's safe to say that maybe she's leaning towards writing a little less of honest reviews about who she is in her bios. If there's anything I've learned in life, it's how you do anything is how you do everything. And I bet since the day that Elisa Schwartz decided to go by Jordana, she has been embellishing everything to make herself seem more likable. I'm just speculating here to begin with anyway, because the only reason why this mundane topic is even interesting to begin with is because of the recent situation that's been going on. Oh yeah, Howard Stern. We all know that guy. Howard Stern had an employee named Benji Bronk who did pre-interviews for the show. Benji Bronk was also Howard Stern's friend, and Howard Stern would like to have Benji on from time to time to talk about his raging crush on Elisa. He would also have Elisa on periodically as well. Howard found it funny to make multiple videos showing off the fact of how much he was obsessed with her and how much she just didn't give a crap.
So Benji meets this girl, and it turns out like he's been working her for weeks. And, you know, in fact, the way we found out about her, Benji did a stunt the other day. He was walking down the street. Yeah, bring her in, Gary. This is Elisa Jordana. He was walking with her through the streets. Come on in. Is it Alyssa or Elisa?
Alisa.
Alisa. Hi, Elisa. Come on in.
Hi there.
Hi.
And I said to him, well, how long has he known you, Elisa? He met you on J-Date.
Right. We spoke on J-Date a few years ago.
Right.
And all these fans, they would like hang out outside the bus. And, you know, they'd want to hang out with me. And I was very flattered by that.
Sure.
And one time they stole like all the band's iPods.
Ooh.
And then,
kids.
you know, everybody was very upset with me after that. So,
Right. So they fired you.
yeah. I mean, that was not the only reason, but that was basically it.
Lisa, is it dangerous that you might end up taking advantage of the fact that he's so into you?
I don't want to take advantage of him.
Put it this
Okay.
way. Is there any chance he could ever, that you could imagine a scenario where you fuck him?
It's like hard to say.
Apparently she just didn't like him back whatsoever, which is kind of funny. He's just not her type. What can he say? He's not a rich cuck man-child with bottomless pockets with daddy issues. So yeah, she's probably not that into him.
I don't want to take advantage of him.
Darn Benji, however will you sleep at night? Howard Stern made multiple videos of this, like I said, 27 of them to be exact. The first mention of Elisa being in October 2011. I couldn't find an exact date for when all of these episodes actually aired, but it's safe to say that it happened near, after, or a little while after October 2011. If you're curious about watching those episodes, just type Elisa in the search bar on the Howard Stern website and they should all come up for you. But I'm not going to show any of those. I just want to show you one clip. Yes, one clip where she performs on piano on stage and brings a bunch of parallels to her current situation, which is super ironic.
You're not even respecting me now. I'm just trying to have a good life. I'm just trying to have a good life. Life. You're even insulting me now. And I know you are addicted to lies. I know you are addicted to lies.
Okay, so her past is pretty unverified, but I don't really see a reason for that to be fabricated. So I'm just gonna believe most of it, for the only reason being is it really holds no weight in the situation going on nowadays. It brings no more interest into her ongoing situation. Whether or not she did lie doesn't make her any more interesting. What interests me is how she thought in any universe getting married to Andy Dick was a good idea whatsoever. Okay, so if you want me to make an entire video about Andy Dick, then let me know in the comments. But what I'll tell you for now is that he was a rising star. He was featured on TV shows, movies, he had his own talk show, as well as he was a stand-up comedian. But then it all started going downhill when he started getting arrested for getting DUIs, drug possession, he lost the right to drive, as well as he started getting canceled for touching people in inappropriate ways on and off stage. Yeah, Andy's life is a complete mess, and as of late, things have been in complete shambles, as a very manipulative man worked his way into Andy's life and is now taking advantage of Andy's money, name, and his popularity in a way, so...
No! Turn the fucking light off. I'm gonna call the cops if you do that.
Call him.
No. Whoa, dude, you really stepped out of line with that.
I asked you to turn that light off
It
my
doesn't
face.
matter. If you fucking do that again, dude, I'm gonna punch you in your fucking mouth, dude. Fuck you up.
You want to do the other side?
Whoever fucking come to my studio
do the
again,
other
I'm gonna body
You want
slam
to do
you.
the other side?
I swear to God, dude, I will body slam your ass to fucking hell. I will take your soul. I'm gonna fuck you up, dude, if you do that again.
Sorry.
Fair fucking warning, and you're gonna be removed physically removed from this residence if you do that again! Do you understand me?
Yeah, I can cover that all. Just let me know in the comments. Anyways, Elisa broke off the engagement with Andy after he got arrested for assault with a deadly weapon. This leads us to the juicy stuff. Well, it's not so juicy. It's just really fucked up. Elisa has been streaming a lot recently and gaining popularity too, and one of her clips just went mega viral because she was streaming live when she assaulted her passenger and almost got into a car crash. Like a lot of people that I've covered so far on my channel, she liked to live stream her crimes so that the whole public as well as the authorities could take note of everything. Like I said, the man in the video sitting next to her is Braham Alipur, a man who's donated over $1 million to her on her streaming. I mean, that is an absolutely sheltered way to spend $1 million. Holy crap, being rich did this man dirty. Like, I'm pretty sure this man is naked and afraid until his butler puts on his clothes in the morning for him. He goes by the name Sorko on the internet, so for ease, I'm just going to use that. Sorko is apparently the son of an Iranian billionaire, but also apparently Sorko has MS, which is unfortunate and kind of explains a little bit of his behavior, but it doesn't explain his, like, you know, how he's suffering from a hard case of spoiled freaking rotten. This all began when Sorko started donating $50, then $1,000, then $5,000, then $25,000 repeatedly, like a lot of them in a row. These donations earned Sorko a phone call with her on stream, by the way, which was kind of the gimmick of her streams. But then as soon as the phone call happened, he like berated her with a bunch of questions and accusations. He really made it seem like he had no idea why, you know, money don't equal love, you know? Why does money not equal love? Money no love? I confused.
You think someone supposed to overlook, Lee? You think here I can't get another person? The more I'm nice to this dump, the more she in public. And guess what? Weezy's right, the Sparta's right, this guy's right. They're all normal, Elisa. You're the crazy. Didn't you tell me right now, Elisa, to call in because you were going to apologize?
I'm sorry. I said I'm sorry.
Like the goddamn that you are.
What's up?
Yeah, that's
I did it.
not enough at all.
What? I did it.
Even the entire chat was laughing at you. Who says I'm the biggest?
It's truly sad, man. I've seen homeless people more fulfilled than Sorko. Seriously, way more fulfilled than Sorko. I'm saying Sorko, I meant Skoro. Sorry. So Sorko, Skoro, who fucking cares? One thing I want to remind you is that there's absolutely no way Elisa doesn't know what she's doing here. At that point, he had given her so much money and she hadn't even talked to him. So all she had to do was just give him a little bit of interaction and he would keep showering her with like life-changing money. Classic honeypot. Sorko probably had never been in a relationship before, so we probably thought this is all part of the process. But that's what you get when you shower somebody who is a fake persona online with a bunch of money, and then get all mad when you think, why did money not equal love? In very few cases, money equals love. I hate to break it to you, Skoro, but you're not gonna find diamonds searching through shit. And so you're gonna find corn, or maybe girls who do corn, but you're not finding diamonds, buddy. This super weird phone call situation, it lasted for a while over a couple streams, but then it segued into him actually having a live video chat conversation with her. During this video chat conversation that was extremely awkward, he was able to work up the courage to actually ask her out on a date being at the mansion of his father, the $45 million mansion, I think we remember looking at, you know? Would be a super sketchy experience traveling so far to see somebody who, even though they might be harmless, is willing to like spend an entire person's lifetime salary on you, even though they know you're completely fake. What? But boy, the positives must have outweighed the negatives because she bought her own flight to go see him there. If you ask me, that's probably a pretty good investment in her eyes. Spend $1,000 on a flight and then you get to, I don't know, probably be showered with money, donated more money from him, showered with items. One ticket, please. But no, I have morals. I just sit behind my desk and criticize people on the internet like a man. As expected, and arguably the only reason why she was there to begin with, Alisa streamed that first date they had at the mansion live, you know? She went live to all of her viewers and showed them that personal shit. This is where I'm absolutely convinced that she is just milking this man for all of the crazy drama in this situation, trying to get all the donos possible. Because a person like this, you just don't get in a situation like this without knowing what situation you're getting into. You can't be this stupid to stumble into this. To add insult to injury, Alisa started to take calls from her viewers live on stream like she usually does, and this just opened up the door for all of her viewers to start instigating situations between her and Scoro. So as such, people started calling in and pointing out the elephant in the room, right with Scoro.
Try breathing from your nose. You goddamn primitive. So, did you figure out fire yet? Yeah? Did you figure out how fire works yet? Huh? What? Yeah. Come here. Jadis. No. Primitive Jadis. Come here because the jails here are way better than the jails in Florida.
You don't live there.
Huh?
You don't live there. I live there.
Oh, okay, Jadis, hold on. Okay,
was made, please.
Nice caller. What's up, Penny?
We love Penny.
Elisa, welcome.
Penny, W Penny.
That made him mad. Like that man was really mad. Every time that Scoro was interacting with the audience, you could just see the dude boiling over with more and more and more anger and frustration.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks.
That fat pig's gut is hanging out of his shirt. He can't even afford the right size shirt. I'm worth glad to know you're just a paid pro, paid $1 million, signed a contract to FK him low, no mansion BT doesn't.
That comment about his shirt must have really hurt his feelings. Because he actually came back with a different shirt on for the remainder of the stream.
You bums, okay? You bums. Anyone wants to call up, you shut the fuck up, let me answer them.
Okay,
and
that's fine.
You literally, all of you, add up your cumulative wealth and intelligence, idiots, and think to yourself. I ask this all the time. You ever been top 10 in anything in your dumb lives? Mine is 10 with 16 zeros, pleb. So you think you're not impressive? I have news for you. You're not impressive. I'm impressive.
Okay.
I'm 10 with 16 zeros.
Okay.
What are you?
Not bad.
Right. So, yeah. Anybody else?
Okay, so we have a caller. Do you want to talk to this person?
Yeah, let me point out how they're like worthless bums. Every single one of them.
By 10 with 16 zeros, I'm guessing he meant 100 quadrillion or something like that. Which is funny because there's only like $86 trillion in circulation in the world. So not only does he act like a spoiled 12-year-old, I guess he exaggerates like one too. Even then, he lives under his dad's roof. He hasn't accomplished anything that I can see so far. The dude literally just takes like ownership of his dad's accomplishments, which is like the most cowardly thing you can do, which pretty much shows that you've probably never been top 10 at anything in your life.
How much do you need?
I'm not kidding. Cut it out or I'm calling them. They're going to call the police.
Okay, you're going to call the police on me? You really would do that? You'd call the police on me?
You're like f***ing me over every time.
I would never
You
come
think
back.
I like being upset, yelling at like...
Why are you upset though? Why? Can we talk? We don't talk to callers, it's fine. We could just talk ourselves.
That was fine, but then you...
I don't need to call. Nobody needs to call.
For $3 and I gave you more.
Thank you.
And you're such a dumbass and anyone who gives you more, you pay less attention to.
That I flew here for you and definitely pay more attention to you than anyone.
I think that was like part of the whole thing.
What?
I paid you $1 million to come here. Like you said.
What are you gonna do? Be a jerk?
Show up.
You're gonna do that? Are you
gonna do this?
Okay, you want to
You think it's okay for assholes to call me up and annoy me for no reason so you can get... You think that's fair?
I will not take any calls. That's fine.
But you did though.
I didn't.
I didn't come to be faced with what I paid.
He's actually threatening to call the cops if she doesn't end the live stream. Wow. Again, using money to justify that she should love him.
Those out. That would be good.
Insults towards...
It's me.
What's that? What is that? Oh, you want me to hang up?
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta hang up. All right, bye, Wrexham. Okay, bye, everybody. Love you. So, what is that? Is that for the cops?
Yeah.
Call the cops on me?
Yeah.
Can you hang up?
No.
You're calling the cops
Hang up
on?
and I'll-
Okay, all right, bye, everybody. Bye. Okay. Okay, I had...
Yeah, so he actually called the police, forcing her to end her stream, but she pushed it to the last possible moment. And this first date was like a perfect disaster for her. So, but it's funny because it led into more dates, and it didn't stop there. She continued to stream and every single date, and it continued to piss the dude off more and more.
You have the mental capacity of a 9-year-old. Who cares?
Bum donated $3.
Squirrel looking like Pepe the Frog.
This is what I want, right? This is I came here for this.
Hold on, I'm getting you some fire.
Squirrel, do the poopy dance in your poopy pants. You must always smell like poopies. Poopy pants poop your pants. Poop boy poops in his diaper. Squirrel, do the poopy dance in your poopy pants. You must always smell like poopies.
Anonymous donated $3. For your safety, please don't end the stream. Please. He's scaring me.
The thing is, I really do want to have fun. Like, I really do.
This is not fun, you lame.
No, just telling them. We would be doing.
You know how you would know? You would have more than 100 views.
That's so dumb.
Literally how it works.
Literally not hours. Literally, you'll be in the dust in 5 years. I will not even know you then, and I'll be huge, and you'll still be nothing. Okay, so shut the f*** up. Hello? Hello?
That was a man.
What's going on? You'll be nothing, asking your dad for 8% of your money, and I'll be like a huge YouTuber with 1 million subs, and I guarantee that. And I'll ignore you in the chat.
These are left too late. Your love is always great.
No. It doesn't matter what it is now, because you've never achieved anything, so you don't know how. I got a record deal. I was on the radio. You've done absolutely nothing in your life besides being born to your dad. So that's why you don't know. That's why you don't understand how things build. I'm nothing now. I have very few viewers, but my viewers are women and families and people that matter.
Zero.
You have no, you're a zero, actually. You're actually exactly what a zero is. Exactly. You have nothing to offer the world. Zero. Nothing. You have nothing. You're not creative. You're not interesting. And you're not smart. And you don't have a good personality. So that's how I feel about you.
There, that's the Elisa Shorts we knew was in there. Sadly, that's about the only time we actually see the real Elisa Schwartz here. After that, she pops right back into her persona and continues on acting the way she always did. But you can tell she's reaching a tipping point here with all the money he's given her and stuff. It's starting to look like she doesn't give a shit. I can't believe people that are calling in, or anybody in general, would actually believe that she's actually interested in him simply based on the fact that because she's there with him. She's egging him on, dude. Do people really lack that much critical thinking? Probably a few. Who knows, man? But during the same stream, Elisa kicks Squirrel out of the car.
Why? Is this going bad? Is the relationship bad, do you think? What do you think of it?
It depends what you're looking for out of it.
I'm just looking for, like, I don't know. I don't even know what I'm looking for. It just happens. It's just something that happened. I was even.
Have you been in a relationship before?
Why? What is it like? Is it like this?
No. Toxic ones, yeah.
Which one's like this? The bad ones are like this? Is this really bad?
Ones that usually end up on the news, like the 10 o'clock news.
Are you kidding? Is that a joke? Is that a joke? Or, like, I can't tell if, like,
I'm joking.
Now's not a good time to joke.
Honestly, Elisa, it's disturbing.
And during his time out of the car, she grabbed his phone and started going through it and found that he was talking to another live streamer, doing the same old thing he did to her, giving her money, calling her cute and all that kind of stuff, flirting with her.
He told her I'm just like a streamer and it was just an investment. And like the whole time he was talking to me, he was talking to her. The whole time. And I saw everything that he said to her. It's all the same shit he said to me. And he's just like a bad guy. He's not like the type of guy that's like a faithful guy. And when he liked me the most, he was like cheating on me with her, with this like 20-year-old like that sends videos and shit, and like, you know, I knew he was that, but I didn't like I knew he was that. I knew he was that.
Back in California and available for you again, because turns out the whole time he was sending me $2 million. He was also like sending you money on Venmo. I saw. Is that true?
I want to take advantage of him.
For you to come over and have a burqa on. So the same thing?
I'm sorry?
So I just want to tell you, Sarah, you don't sound too open to this conversation, but the whole time that you were going over to, the Wilshire corridor apartment, Barham sent me like $2 million and has been seeing me at the same time. I don't know if you care about that, but if you do, you might want to talk to him about that.
Elisa then called her on his phone while driving, while live on stream. Like, holy shit, distracted driving. What the heck? Without stopping the stream, without hanging up, without doing anything, she went and found Scoro and picked him up. But before that, she actually went and assaulted him in front of a police officer right on the street.
Sorry.
You were with Sparta.
No, you
were
touched. I will text her my Discord.
Okay.
I'll text her. All the same you say to me, you say to her. You both are going to turn this into something. Okay. I'm just talking to him. Do you want to go to jail? Not really, no. Okay.
It's okay.
No, it's not okay. Okay, I'm sorry. You should see what you're lucky that your hand didn't hit him because regardless of what he said. Okay, I'm sorry. Nothing else for that camera. Okay, you're not on it.
Go get it. She's the police. Listen.
Regardless of what had just happened here, if you had hit him right in my presence, regardless if I didn't. Be quiet and listen to me. No matter what he said, you would be going to jail. Do you understand? You must not. That's fine.
Serious. Elisa, calm down.
So I guess the investigator will get two different angles to be able to prosecute her crimes. Wow. Man, I'm beginning to think there's actually something wrong with Elisa, because the next actions she does are not the actions of somebody who's trying to take advantage of a lucrative opportunity, but more like someone who's starting to value their pride over any amount of money. Stupidly, Scoro got back into the car and continued to endure the abuse like an idiot.
Different sentences that he.
Sir, I'm sorry about this.
Don't talk.
Idiot.
Yes, Sarah, we're really sorry about this and sending him your way today. So don't worry. But yeah, he's coming. Don't worry, he's coming home.
She just like almost broke my nose. She's gonna get arrested.
No, you're fine.
Next time you touch me, I'll get you. You understand?
And he held his...
Man, I kind of feel for him here. Yeah, sure, he was an absolute dick, but he never once even insinuated on hitting her or harming her in any way. So although the man is super toxic, I don't think he's actually a physical threat. No matter what he could have said to her, there was nothing stopping Elisa from just saying, F you, dude, grabbing her things and leaving. I'm either going to censor or not show a lot of the next parts of the stream, but Elisa just starts escalating things to the point where she starts getting violent with him. The man didn't retaliate the first time. He gave proper warning. A lot of people are saying in the comment section that he could have gotten out of the car, but you can argue that you can't get out of a car when the car's in motion or the car's still moving, because that would be extremely dangerous if someone were to step on the gas or immediately hit the brakes upon you trying to get out. Things got escalated way out of hand, and she started hitting him more, and true to his word, he grabbed her hair and started violently dragging her all over the place. A move that someone who's never had to defend themselves would probably do. Just saying, just being honest. I'm not going to show any of that because it doesn't benefit any of our lives. But right after all of this had happened, the stream was still live. In fact, both of them were out of the car and the car was just rolling down the road. Man, I honestly would have loved to see this live, you know? Oh, it would have been exciting. But no, I was doing something a lot more fulfilling. Scoro then runs back to the car on stream to park it and then to shut off the stream. Up until this stream, I can understand why Elisa was streaming everything in character. But as soon as she broke character, why the hell didn't she stop streaming? It's absolutely insane how so many of these new streamers nowadays want to live stream their crimes and expedite the process of the prosecutor. It blows my mind. This assault landed her in jail, and she is now facing a court hearing and sentencing for battery. Following her release from jail, Elise went on to TMZ, or made a comment on TMZ stating that Scoro was her fiance. News to me.
Decided to do a couples session, and she was open to it, so I brought him in there.
And he was bragging the whole time. Like, he was talking about like how much money he made and like his accolades. Like, that is not why I brought him there. I was hoping that we could talk about like our relationship and our plan, because we filled out a marriage license, and we planned the day to do it via Zoom, and I canceled that day. We canceled it like 3 times because I didn't feel ready and I was really scared. And somehow during the session, I had his phone and I was like looking for something else. And in his phone was like just a lot of bad stuff, like text to other women, Venmo, deposits to women. And I knew he was doing that before, but I definitely didn't think he was doing that during our relationship because he was so busy calling me. I thought, how does this guy have time to call me all day and all night and watch my stream for 6 to 8 hours and then have people on the side? I just didn't think that was possible. In that scenario, like turning on a live stream is, to me, to many people, it's the worst thing on earth to do, right? Like a lot of people would say that now because of what happened. But imagine I did not turn it on. Imagine I did not turn on that live stream and the same thing happened. I could be dead right now. I was thrown in the road I was thrown like out of my car onto the road and strangled. And my hair, I don't even have any hair. I want to show you this. This is my hair. My hair, if you watch that video, my hair is being like, I don't know if you noticed it, but like back and forth, like I had to, this is my hair. Like I had to cut my hair off because, but the thing is I could have been alone in that and it could have ended up much worse. Like when I slapped him, I didn't want to kill him, obviously. I just wanted to slap. That's all I wanted to do. I just was mad. But I felt when he was like strangling me and when he was pulling my hair and like shaking my head so violently, like a rag doll, I felt that he was trying to kill me. And my God, if I was alone, I could definitely be dead right now. That's how I feel. That would come into my life and completely disrupt my life and kind of just like he destroyed my life.
He said that they went to some couples therapy previous to this live stream, which provoked everything to the extent it got to. She blamed her outburst and her physical assault on him, on her just panicking at the fact that she found out about the other girl. She also said that he had been violent towards her off stream before the stream, but that can't be verified. She also insisted that his reactive violence to her initial violence was much more worse, based solely on the fact that she felt her life was in danger. That kind of just screams victim's mentality, because like if your life's not in danger but you feel like your life's in danger, that doesn't make the other person dangerous or whatever. But looks like the cops are believing the right story, because as of recording this video here, Scoro hasn't been charged whatsoever and Elisa's spent the night in jail. So, if you ask me, he should still be made to pay back all this freaking money he's wasted on e-girls. I don't know. Maybe his dad has a McDonald's in his house that he could hire his son, pay him like $5,000 to flip burgers for a living. Because let's be honest, the kid, he's just never going to be able to learn the value of $1. It's just not going to happen. But that's it so far. I'm not too sure where this is going to lead. Maybe she's going to be chill and mellow out, or maybe she's going to do something batshit crazy and try to get a bunch of views again. Who knows? Maybe she'll try to get back together with him and take him for half of his dad's money in court, since everything that's his dad's is his. Don't get any ideas, Elisa. If anything else happens, I'll be sure to make an update video so we can all laugh and cringe at this stuff together. And I'll see you in the next video.